Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dog himself. Hey, listen, like I told you guys, I was going to bring you guys a good summary of the American Rescue Plan Act because it was just signed on Thursday. I think it was March 11th by President Joe Biden. But I wanted to make sure that I went through and kind of combed through everything before I, gave you guys any information because I don't like give speculative information. So right now, I'm going to give you a brief summary on three key components of the American Rescue Plan Act, and I think these are actually probably the key components that affect most Americans the most, in the especially dealing with the questions that I've been getting the most recently. Before we get started, I want to remind everybody I am Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dog himself. Mr. Short Dog, we talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, real estate investing. And to stay updated on all the great information on Mr. Short Dollar, hit that dollar sign in the bottom right hand corner. Okay, again, we're talking about the American Rescue Plan Act. We're going to look at the summary and key components of it. First thing we want to look at, just in general, the American, try to move my little handsome face over here in the corner. I don't want to block anything. Okay, there we go. Brief summary: it's a $6 trillion economic relief package for the American people. All right, most of the provisions that are here are just temporary and expansion just for 2021 to combat the pandemic. Okay, so most of the things that actually put in place as far as the provisions, especially ones updating the one that we got in December, this is going to be temporary for this year. Okay, so none of them, not none, but majority of them aren't long term. If you see this graph on the right hand side, kind of give you an idea of how much of the funds of the 6 trillion were actually placed in different components. You see the bulk going into the economic impact payments, that being stimulus payments, state and local government aid, expanded unemployment insurance, tax and tax exemptions. But you also see transportation infrastructure, expanded child tax credit, K through 12 aid, energy and commerce, pensions, expanded premium tax, health benefits for workers, small businesses, and that'll be another video we'll talk about later. But I just want to kind of get the ones that are actually affecting individuals in this video: foreign affairs, veteran affairs, agriculture, ERTC, CDC, and other tax credits. Okay. Now, the three components I want to go over in this video, and I think this is the ones that affect most Americans and ones I'm getting the most questions about, that being the stimulus payments, unemployment assistance, and the expanded child tax credit. Okay. So we're going to break down each one of these one by one, and I give you the rundown the short dollar way. You know what that. Okay, first we're going to talk about that third round of stimulus payments. Okay, just so everybody knows, it's $1,400 per adult independence. Okay, when we're looking at the economic or the income thresholds, so that being single, $80,000 with a phase out starting at 75,000. What I mean by phase out, actually that'll be a percentage decrease in regards to that. Okay, so that started at 75,000. Head of household been 120,000. Married filing joint be 160,000. And there you see the respective phase out dollar amounts with that also. Okay. Again, it's the third round of stimulus payments. Right here, I want to give you guys a good breakdown in regards to what's what with everything. And if you see right here, that single $80,000 threshold, married filing jointly with no dependents. This is telling you exactly how much you'll get. Just single filing, $1,400. Married filing jointly with no dependents, you'd be right below $3,000, right? That'd be what, $2,800. Married filing jointly with one dependent, see where you're at. And married filing jointly with two dependents. So you're looking at, I'm about to even get my calculator out here, so we'll stop all this speculating. Right at $5,600, right? So if you're married, two dependents, you'll be getting $5,600, okay? And this, like I said, this is a good scale to see. I can't remember everything based on $1,400 per person. That gives you an idea the actual payment amount you have with it and the respective income thresholds that's there. Okay, you'll see that. The next thing being unemployment assistance. Unemployment assistance will extend it through September 6, 2021. Okay, it still be the same, the $300 per week. One key difference is $10,200 unemployment benefits is exempt. Okay, and that's going to go retroactive even if you file your taxes already. Because one of the things about it, you have over 45, as of right now, there's over 45 million people that already filed their taxes already. So the funny thing is the IRS haven't given any guidance on how they're going to go retroactive with that. So I've got a lot of questions. People ask me, hey, with some of the changes that are going to be set up, do people need to make amendments or anything like that? No guidance have been given, but it will be retroactive in regards to that first. Well, $10,200 of that unemployment benefits been exempt. So if you got unemployment for $20,000, you filed that on your taxes already. Keep in mind with this new American Rescue Plan, 10,200 that will be exempt. How they're going to handle it, the information hasn't been given yet as of right now with this video being made, okay? But it will be retroactive. I want everybody to know that, okay? The third component we want to talk about again, not again, but rather is the child tax credit. I'm going to give you guys 5 key changes to the child tax credit, okay? First one being the child tax credit increases from 2,000 to 3,600 per child, right? A key part of that is any child under 2,000 to 3,600 for any child under 6 years old. Okay, let me slow down. And $3,000 to any child over 6. Okay, again, it was at normally at $2,000. Now it's went from 3,600 to any child under 6 and $3,000 any child over. Okay, a very important part is the credit is fully refundable. It's fully refundable. A real tricky part about this probably got a lot of people confused, and I've got a lot of questions today in regards to this. The money split in half. Okay, half will be paid through the tax refund, and the other half will be paid in payments from July to December of this year. Again, half will be paid through the tax refund, and the other half will be paid from July to December this year. Okay. Now, with that said, the IRS is still trying to figure out that in conjunction with the government how they're going to actually refund people back that will actually have already filed their taxes. Again, they're going through the process of figuring that out right now. But as of right now, they have not put out any information with that. But again, if you have not filed your taxes as of yet, again, you'll get some will be paid with your tax refund, and the other half will be paid from July to December this year. Okay. Another key component is the fourth one is there's no $2,500 earning floor. So there's no minimum amount you have to make to get a child tax credit. Okay. A great part of it is families in Puerto Rico can get the credit. Okay. Previously they weren't able to get this, but now families in Puerto Rico can get the credit. Some additional information with that. If you have a child 17 or 18, you're still able to get something. Along with college students 19 to 24, you're able to get a $500 credit for each one of them. Okay, 17 or 18, and a college student 19 to 24, that's a $500 credit. Keep in mind, like I mentioned earlier, this is a temporary credit. Okay, it's not nothing that's permanent. Just bound for 2021. Want to give you guys some additional information. And one thing I thought was pretty cool. The actual dependent care tax increases up to $4,000 per one child and $8,000 for 2 or more children. Okay, that was just some additional information I want to give you guys. Guys, there are a lot of other key components, especially in regards to rental assistance, vaccine assistance, and different other things that are coming out. In addition to all the information, all the other provisions and help that was given to small businesses. But these 3 that I was just talking about in regards to the stimulus payments, the additional child tax credit, and I'm about to lose my train of thought, stimulus payments, the additional expanded child tax credit, and unemployment system. Those are 3 things that I think are affecting more Americans in the country because everybody doesn't have a business. So, but most people do have children. Most people have been affected, not most, but a lot of people have been affected adversely through unemployment, and majority of Americans are eligible to receive that stimulus payment. So listen, guys, I got some more information coming up, but I want to get that information to you because I've got so many questions. I know it's so much information that's coming out with the American Rescue Plan, but I got some more video. Like I said, just be prepared for more videos to come. Let me know if you got any question with that. As always, again, make sure you hit that $ in the bottom right-hand corner. Stay fully subscribed and updated on all the more information we have coming out, okay? Again, it's Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. Take care of yourself, guys. Be safe out there.